Now, whenever you're looking to buy a premium smartphone, names such as Apple and Samsung typically come to mind first. However, of late, we've seen brands such as OnePlus, Xiaomi, and even Vivo vying for a spot in this premium smartphone segment, and they're getting pretty serious with their recent offerings. At nearly 70,000 rupees, the Vivo X60 Pro Plus is the more expensive sibling of the Vivo X60 Pro. And for this extra bit of money, you get better cameras and better performance. But I guess a bigger question is this premium over the X60 Pro really worth it? And should you really consider this Plus model? Hi, I'm Roy and you're watching Gadgets 360, and this is my review of the Vivo X60 Pro Plus. Now, before we go ahead, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and also hit that bell icon so you're the first to know whenever we have a new video. The design looks elegant, feels refined, and at 191 grams, it's surprisingly light for a phone with a metal frame and a periscope camera. The matte finish of the exposed aluminium frame and the faux leather back help keep fingerprints away. The 6.56-inch curved AMOLED display has a Full HD Plus resolution and a dynamic 120Hz refresh rate. It's HDR10+ certified and is protected by Shots Sensation Up scratch protective glass. Now at this price, I would have liked a higher resolution Quad HD Plus display, but this one isn't bad since the pixel density is still well over 320 ppi. The videos look great on the phone's display, especially HDR content. The single speaker got loud, but stereo sound was sorely missed, which did take away from the viewing experience. Now, powering the Vivo X60 Pro Plus is Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 SoC with support for up to 5 5G bands. Now, Vivo hasn't compromised on other specifications either, and you get 12GB of LPDDR5 RAM and 256GB of UFS 3.1 storage. Other additions include a laser autofocus sensor for the rear cameras, an in-display fingerprint sensor, and NFC. However, the Vivo X60 Pro Plus does miss out on features such as stereo speakers, an IP rating, and wireless charging, which in my opinion are three huge omissions, making this feel like an incomplete flagship. Now, performance was blazing quick. Even with all its bells and whistles, FunTouch OS ran smoothly and was easy to master. I also found the biometrics to be very reliable, be it the fingerprint sensor or the face recognition. Vivo's custom Android skin called FunTouch OS is now at version 11.1 and is based on Android 11. Now, there are a ton of pre-installed apps, most of which can be uninstalled. I was happy that none of Vivo's stock apps bombarded me with ads or too many unwanted notifications. Games looked and ran very well too, thanks to the powerful SoC and ample RAM. An Ultra Game Mode option in FunTouch OS lets you access a shortcut sidebar within games and tweak the visuals and audio. The Vivo X60 Pro Plus features the same gimbal camera system as the X60 Pro. However, some of the lenses and sensors have been upgraded. You get an optically stabilized 50-megapixel primary sensor and an ultra-wide 48-megapixel sensor, which is the one with the gimbal stabilization. You also get two telephoto cameras, a 32-megapixel snapper with 2x optical zoom, and an 8-megapixel snapper with 5x optical zoom. The Vivo X60 Pro Plus can also digitally zoom all the way up to 60x. We've already tested the phone's telephoto cameras in great detail in our Super Zoom camera shootout, and the link for that video is in the description. The primary rear camera on the Vivo X60 Pro Plus captures the best details of the lot. Objects have very good definition and colors are punchy, although they did sometimes look a bit too vivid for my taste. The ultra-wide camera has a wide enough field of view, but objects at the edges can look heavily skewed depending on the angle you're shooting. Close-ups have very good details and pleasing background blur. Low-light photos pack in equally good details and colors. But you can get usable shots from the portrait lens at 2x zoom or even of the moon using the Super Moon shooting mode. The 32-megapixel selfie camera delivered very pleasing results once I disabled the beauty filters. Backlit selfies were well exposed and even the ones taken in low light had good details and colors. The Vivo X60 Pro Plus excels at video recording. 4K videos shot with the main camera in daylight had excellent stabilization and clarity. You can even shoot up to 8K 30fps with this sensor. Video quality continued to be good even in low light, and switching to the ultra stable mode fixed the mild jitter which was present. For the smooth stabilization, you can switch to the ultra wide angle camera with its gimbal system. The Vivo X60 Pro Plus can shoot very good HDR videos at up to 4K resolution, and these look great on the phone's display. Pro Video Mode also offers features such as zebra pattern for either exposure check or focus peaking and multiple frame rate options. The Vivo X60 Pro Plus features a 4200 mAh battery which easily lasted me for about a full day even with heavy usage. Charging this battery is quick too, as Vivo's 55-watt flash charge tech can charge it from 0 to about 70% in half an hour. Wireless charging would have completed the premium experience, but unfortunately it's not supported. The Vivo X60 Pro Plus somewhat justifies its premium over the X60 Pro, but not entirely. Things like stereo speakers and IP rating and wireless charging are a miss, but on the flip side, the cameras are better, the SoC is more powerful, and charging is quicker. Other plus points include an excellent display, build quality, and the great design. Now, this is a good alternative to the Mi 11 Ultra and the OnePlus 9 Pro, especially if you will be creating a lot of videos. The stabilization system is truly a class act and is easily one of the best, if not the best, on any Android phone today. So, should you buy the Vivo X60 Pro Plus at nearly 70,000 rupees? Well, I'd suggest waiting for a bit longer. The thing is that we've already started hearing rumors about the X70 series, which should be right around the corner. And one of these models could be the successor to the X60 Pro Plus. Now, this model ideally should address most of the shortcomings that we found in the X60 Pro Plus. And not to mention, this will also be eligible for 3 years of guaranteed Android OS upgrades as promised by Vivo recently. So all things considered, it wouldn't really hurt to wait a bit longer to see how things pan out. So that's been it for my review of the Vivo X60 Pro Plus. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And as always, for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.